Hello everyone, my name is Revised Daniel, and this is the second episode of an ongoing series where I advise you on college and other matters. You know, there's a saying that those who do, and those who cannot do, teach. Well, I'm here to tell you that there are some people who can do both. And with God's help, I am one of those people, and you can be too. Today we're going to be talking about my earliest involvement with college, and I will give you several tips that I learned along the way to better prepare you for your academic journey. Now, if you follow my proven program and are willing to work hard, you too can save a small fortune and earn your bachelor's degree much faster than your peers. Okay, pay attention. As I mentioned before, I was homeschooled, and even though I graduated from homeschool at the age of 16, no college that I applied for would allow me to enroll until my so-called and non-existent peers graduated from high school. See, for me that was basically sadness incarnate because I was born in September, which means my peers would not graduate from high school for another 2 years. This meant I would have to wait until I was 18 to graduate from high school. And I just couldn't do that. It simply didn't coincide with my personality of do it now and get it over with. So with my parents' permission and with permission from the state of Georgia, I took and passed a GED or high school equivalent at 16 years old. So with all of that taken care of, I was off to the races. So with my Georgia high school diploma in hand, I and my parents researched for countless hours all the colleges that I could possibly attend. And from our findings, 3 accredited colleges stood out from the others: Charter Oak, Thomas Edison, and Excelsior College. Let me begin with Charter Oak and why I did not choose them. Now, Charter Oak has a policy where you have to take 2 capstone courses to graduate. For those of you who do not know, a capstone course is basically a long, writing-intensive, very difficult, and in some cases unfair, course that every college requires you to pass in order to graduate. Knowing how difficult it would be to get through a single capstone course, let alone 2, I said nope, goodbye to Charter Oak. Next up was Thomas Edison, which has a slightly different story. See, Thomas Edison basically has a policy that in order for someone the age of 16, my age at the time, to enroll in the college, I would have to take and pass a high school equivalency test with them. And since this test was so similar to the GED I had just passed with the state of Georgia, I found this policy to be redundant and quite frankly stupid. So I said no thank you to Thomas Edison. Then came Excelsior College. Lo and behold, Excelsior had a bachelor's degree that I could earn with 120 credits and without the same hoops to jump through that Charter Oak and Thomas Edison would put me through. Great, I thought. Awesome. Of course, Excelsior still required me to have 120 credits to graduate, and please keep in mind I wanted a bachelor's degree so I can go to law school. But not wanting hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loans and having to suffer through 4 years of outrageously subjective and biased professors, I had a new problem on my hands. I needed a bachelor's degree, and I needed to find a solution to save me time, money, and headaches, and to bypass these horribly subjective professors if all possible. With all that in mind, my parents and I started researching for a while. We wondered if it was really possible for me to graduate with a bachelor's degree at 18 years old without having student loan debt or dealing with biased professors. Could we really pull this off the way we had hoped we could? I will share with you the next step that I took in my incredible academic journey in my next video. Thank you guys so much for watching episode 2 of my academic journey series. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends and family. I'm Revised Daniel, and I will see you in my next video. God bless.